Saturday, September 21st, 9 a.m. Mountain Time, 2019. Guys, I've got a lot to share on this video. We're going to start with a video that was sent to me by Scott M. about a week ago. And he noticed something in the ISS live feed above planet Earth. He watches this all the time and had never seen anything in the camera like I'm about to show you. It's right there. I analyze it, I zoom in, make some modifications to the contrast, the lighting. I don't adjust the video in any way, never do. And I was very surprised at what I ended up finding. This is not a reflection. In fact, this object over here, as you'll see here in just a few minutes, reflects light itself. So this was again sent in by Scott M, who noticed this on the ISS live feed. That appears to be, you're going to see here in a minute, some sort of a very large triangle craft. That's not a reflection of any kind. You'll notice that the International Space Station doesn't go from daylight to dark, so that, reflection or whatever would disappear. The object speeds up and disappears. You'll see here in just a minute. This is an excellent video sent in by Scott, who noticed this on the live feed, and he watches this all the time. So what I do here in just about a minute, you'll see right here, I zoom in and put it in slow motion. This is just about a 15-second clip of the video. I go in real tight, and you're going to see light reflecting off of this thing right there. See that? It kind of glistens, and it's teetering kind of back and forth from left to right. If that was just some sort of a ordinary lens ray or a reflection, you would have noticed it right off the bat. That has 3 distinct points of light on it. And I take some still shots, I invert the still shots, actually 2 of them I invert, and you can see clearly a triangle-shaped craft. Unbelievable observation. Once again by Scott M. Sent this video in about a week ago. And he's filming it on his TV. Like I said, he watches this all the time, and this is something totally new to him. Now you can kind of start to see this thing tilting, just sitting over there, and then all of a sudden it's going to take off and just disappear rather quickly. And when it takes off, it kind of levels out and then goes forward off into the distance, which you're going to see. Let me speed it up here just a little bit because I want to get to the, here I zoom in really tight, close as I could get, and he's doing the best he can recording this freehand. Okay, see it level out? And there it goes. Gone. The space station is not in the dark side of the Earth. It's still on the light side of the Earth. So if it were a reflection, it should still be there. Here it is again. I zoomed in really tight. And you're going to see this thing level off right there, and away it goes. Look at that. So here at the end of the video, what I've done, I've taken some still shots and adjusted the contrast and lighting very heavily so we can get a better look at this object, whatever it may be. At first, I didn't really know what to think of it. See the 3 distinct points of light? See what it looks like? This is inverted with the contrast heavily favoring a red, so we can kind of maybe get a different look at this thing. You can still see the white, and you can see what looks like a straight bar there, a point of light there, and there. That represents a corner. So that looks like a giant craft hovering above planet Earth. Unbelievable. Great observation. And the last one is very obvious. This is inverted into black and white. And again, you can see where it's the darkest, that means it's the brightest here, here, and here. And you can see what looks like a straight line and a straight line there that connect the 3 corners, making a triangle craft. So I think after my analysis, what we're looking at here was some sort of a very large triangle craft parked above planet Earth that ended up in the ISS live feed, noticed by Scott, who watches the live feed quite frequently. Here's the still image I used in the video right there. And also there is a still image. That's of the original video. That's unedited, really. And you can see 3 very distinct points of light. So Great observation. Thanks for sharing, Scott. And kind of ties in with this next story of a space hotel set to open in 2025 with cruise ship amenities on this spaceship opening in 2025. That's 5.5 years, less than 5.5 years. This is a story dated September 17th, 2019. Goes on to say the first hotel in orbit above the Earth is set to open in just 6 years, according to the ambitious plans of the company anticipating the world's first space tourist. I'm sure it's going to cost a pretty penny to go up there too. And here's a picture of what the interior could potentially look like. They're saying that Gateway, that's the firm that's going to do this, said their goal is to have a space tourist who wants to experience life on a large space station with the comfort of low gravity. You can actually still be able to walk around inside this thing and have the feel of a nice hotel. Here's kind of what it's going to look like. And you can see these triangle features that hold this wheel together. It looks like a big version of Ezekiel's wheel up in the orbiting space around the Earth. And these pods, I think, are going to be individual like villas or hotel rooms in 2025, very, very quickly. So maybe that craft that we saw up there above the Earth had something to do with the space hotel. I don't know. I'm just trying to think outside the box here. But I'll link the story in the description box in case you haven't seen it yet. Pretty incredible. I would love to do something like that. And I tell you what, I would be one of the first in line, you know, if it was affordable, which I'm sure it's not probably going to be at first. Here's some new sky phenomena that have been shared here recently. Put together a new slideshow today. Amarillo, Texas, sent in by Stuart, of a very high-profile double-decker rainbow. Lightning here, Tony R. This was from Imelda out of Houston, Texas. That kind of surprised him. He was filming the storm, and that lightning came down very close, made contact with the ground about 2 blocks away from his location. Look at that thing. Tiamat B of a beautiful pinkish-orange sky. Not exactly sure of the location there. This one I'm sure of the location. Fort Collins, sent in by Charmaine. That's about as orange and yellow as you can get. Golden sky. Low profile double-decker rainbow. Sent in here. That one was from Washington State by Autumn. Good observation, Autumn. Some of them are high up in the air and some of them are very low. Kieran from the UK of a purple sky. We've got purple, we've got gold, we've got orange. Here's kind of a goldish orange out of Arkansas, sent in by Bree from Hope, Arkansas. Another one from Hope, Arkansas. I want to stop it here for just a minute. What she noticed was a outline in the sky of a giant triangle craft once again. Here's something I'm not quite sure what to make of it. Bryan, Ohio, sent in by Bonnie A. Looks like something went through the clouds, and here at the beginning or the end, I don't know which, you can see what looks like wings. See that right there? How they flare out at an angle, and then it comes in flat again, and then goes through here. It almost looks like a version of the space shuttle went through the low clouds. Wales, UK by David B. Perfect square cloud in the sky. How about that? Don't see that every day. Here's some lightning sent in by Cole out of Albany, Georgia. Pink and purple lightning. Almost looks like some sort of ball lightning. Ken and Nikki out of Avon, Ohio. A cross above the sun appeared in their photograph. How about that? Great job, guys. Thanks for sharing. Avon, Ohio again. Ken and Nikki of the sun and what looks like a very large sundog over there to the left. New York State, Wind Talker. Notice some sort of a streak in the sky. Look at that. And it wasn't reflecting on the ground. I don't know if that was moving at a high rate of speed, but it does appear to be reflecting off of the clouds in the sky, so that tells us that the light was in fact there. Monument Valley, Arizona, sent in by Jennifer. Look at that. To me, that is like what was once a giant tree that's now petrified, and this is bark laying down at the bottom. I don't know who cut the tree, but that's just what those have always looked like to me. Here's a neat view of Orion, sent in by Gilbert M. from AZ, Texas. And this is through, he said, a old Vietnam night vision camera. Look at that. Really neat. Don't see things like that very often, and I appreciate that. Thank you, Gilbert. Neat photo from the desert. This has just kind of got a neat appeal to it. You've got the moon up here, an old cactus down here at the bottom, clear night. See a little star right there. Great photograph. Trinidad, Tobago, sent in by Dana, of a triangle right down here in the lower right-hand corner of the photograph. And here what looks like a huge triangle outline, sent by Chris from Champaign, Illinois. Look at that. That's one of two pictures he sent in. There's one, and there's number two. That is a perfect triangle shape in the sky. Unbelievable. Nancy J. from North Phoenix, Arizona. Got some photographs here of lightning making contact with the ground. Now, this one here didn't. That's a beautiful photograph. The next one definitely makes contact with the ground as she was traveling in North Phoenix, Arizona. Look at that. Unbelievable. Laura from the UK. Beautiful sunrise or sunset. North Indiana, Tracy Lynn, of a low profile double-decker rainbow. Good job, guys. Pamela from Louisiana, some big sunbeams. It looks like at probably sunrise. Carlos Skywatcher got the sun way low on the horizon. Looks like Saturn. North Las Vegas, Dan G. What looks like a big hole punch cloud in the sky with the moon in the background. Robert M. from Australia. What looks like some sort of a triangle craft in the sky. He noticed in the distance. Completely out of place. The only thing like it in the sky. Susan from Green Valley, Arizona. Big high profile double-decker rainbow. Dennis W. from Arkansas. He said there was a light beam right there at sunset. Denver, North Carolina, Heather. What looks like some sort of a ribbon in the sky. Chena from Kankakee, Illinois. Look at those orange supercell thunderstorms. And here's a white one from Rockford, Illinois. Rockford and Kankakee aren't that far apart. I'm wondering if that's not the part of the same system. That one was taken by Timothy C. Thank you, guys. You're wide awake and on the ball. Appreciate the pictures. Keep them coming. Next photograph is by Claude from Louisiana, of a spectacular sky. Don't know if that's sunrise or sunset. Either way, it's awesome. Jacob from Costa Rica. Big giant jumbo halo around the sun. Cooper's Cove, Texas, William K. Have yet another golden sunset, much like this one here by Michelle from Glendale, Arizona. Beautiful. Good job, guys. Terry J. from Ohio. Notice what looked like a submarine in the sky. Very unique cloud shape. More like these clouds here from Jimmy from Illinois by Jimmy. Some unique clouds in the sky. Look like wedges up there. St. Charles, Missouri. MJ Ramini. Beautiful sunset. Searcy, Arkansas. Betty. You can see that orange cloud reflecting off of the lake. Look at that. Great observation. Grant, Florida by Ruth. Of yet another highly orange, gold, yellow sunset. Hastings, Michigan by EJ. Look like strobe light lightning. Great observation. This was during a thunderstorm here recently. I put that right there in slow motion. And finally, Germany, Fosse. This is a hallmark moment right here. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful colors above those snow-capped mountains over in Germany. Thank you, Fosse. Greatly appreciate it. I want to thank all you guys for your photos. If you have photos, you can send them to reports at MrMBB333.com. Sometimes I use them in a video. They all end up here at the Sky Phenomena Photo Gallery at the website. Don't forget to check out the new 2020 Sky Phenomena Photo Calendar. It's very good quality. I have one myself. It's made out of photo paper, the entire calendar. It's not made out of paper. Very good quality. You can order a calendar if you'd like one here at the website. White tab at the top of the website. You can find linked in the description box, MrMBB333.com. Click on the white tab. Takes you to a landing page where you can order your calendar and they'll mail it directly to your home. So don't forget to check out your calendar. If you like one, you can order it right here at the website. Thanks for watching. Have a super day and be safe out there.